Hi, it's Maya here with a bit of a currently reading update. But first I wanted to give you a heads up that I will be traveling to Tokyo with my sisters starting from next week, Wednesday, and I will be gone for almost 2 weeks. So next week and the week after that I will be on holiday. I do have one or two videos pre-filmed, including a booktube SFF Babble, which I hope to be able to put up during my vacation. So there should be some content on this channel, but I just wanted to give you a heads up that I will be quieter here because I am in Tokyo. So that's all about that. Let's look at what I've been reading. I haven't actually been reading that much during this month. I took part in a couple of readathons in February and then I hit a bit of a slump. I think I've only been reading some graphic novels, but I'm reading again and I'm actually in the middle of 3 books currently. But let's first look at this comic that I just finished, which is The 100 Nights of Hero by Isabel Greenberg. I picked this up for the Getting Graphic or Let's Get Graphic readathon, but I didn't get to it then and I just finally finished it. And it's about these 2 women who are in love and about Hero who has to tell stories for 100 nights to distract this evil guy. And it was very enjoyable, quite lovely, and most of the stories that she tells are about sisters and I did really enjoy that. I think I like this better than the Encyclopedia of Early Earth, which I read during the readathon itself. This is how the art looks. So like I said, I'm in the middle of 3 books. One of them I'm reading with Rachel from Kalanadi and that is All is Fair, which is the 3rd Split Worlds book by Emma Newman. This is a fantasy series that she started writing before her science fiction books Planetfall and After Atlas, and she's now currently continuing with the series again. So far, I'm liking it. Like I said, it's the 3rd book, and I have forgotten a lot about the 2nd book, but thankfully I am remembering things when I'm reading this, so I'm like, oh yeah, that huge thing happened and I just forgot about it. So this is mainly about 2 worlds and the plots in between them, the people there, and some very powerful fae. And I do quite enjoy reading this. I hope this is a good one. I'm also rereading Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I'm a bit more than halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. I have read this once before, but I'm reading the Poirot books in order and this one was the next, so I'm rereading it now. I think the last time I read this I gave this 3 stars, but I'm thinking I'm leaning a bit towards 4 stars now, having read the earlier works of Christie. This is of course about a murder that happens on the train, the Orient Express, that Poirot just happens to be on board of, and he has to figure out who has killed the man on the train. And then the 3rd book that I'm reading is The Martian by Andy Weir. I was actually planning to read this in February. I had a Twitter poll about what book from a few books that I owned I should read next, and this one won. And I didn't start it then, but I'm now almost halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. It's quite fun. It's very detailed in its explanations of how this guy is surviving on Mars and getting water and all sort of things. If you didn't know this about a guy who is stranded on Mars, an astronaut, so he has to try to stay alive there. And it's written in these journal entries of the main character Mark. The journal entries are often so short that it's so easy to just read another and just read another. So I'm enjoying this one as well. So these are the 3 books that I'm currently reading and I am enjoying all of them, which is fun because I haven't been feeling like reading for a while now. I've basically been reading Princess Jellyfish and Akira and some other comics. But yeah, let me know how your week is going and I will see you in person when I get back from the holiday. And before that, look forward to some pre-filmed videos, hopefully. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye!